ladies and gentlemen. This is Christelle Martinet for another weekly reading for the week starting the 23rd of March. And welcome. I'm very, very happy to read with you today after this Friday, such an important Friday, the beginning of spring, the equinox, the solar eclipse, such a long day, important day. I have with me today a full house of Italian cards. I have the Italian Visconti-Sforza Tarot deck, this very, very old tarot deck right here. And I have also the Oracle, La Vera Sibilla, and the Neapolitan playing cards. I'm in Rome, so why not? Let's use all the Italian cards. I'm going to start, as I always do, as I many times do, with a diamond spread, and we'll then highlight some of the areas with the Vera Sibilla and perhaps even the Neapolitan playing cards. Thank you so much for your support this week. Overwhelming support, and for your likes, your shares, and thank you for joining me. Your comments, very interesting comments this week. Let's see what happens then. Wow, wow, wow. We have the Judgment card. Out. Opens our spread with the Judgment card. The Two of Pentacles. The Justice card. The Eight of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Hanged Man. Second week in a row for the Hanged Man. The Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. Interesting. All right, perhaps I've never shown you these, but let me show you this card again. I have probably during the week, last week. This is the Judgment card. And as stands, what I'm seeing here is the Judgment and Justice. All right, this is a legal, it opens up with a legal characteristic to it. And on a diagonal here, I have Judgment, Justice, and the Hanged Man. Almost as if it prompts me to say that if you're waiting for any legal documentation, any sentencing, anything that will come, you know, a separation or divorce, there's a waiting period that's on your mind now. That could be for some of you, and I have to always say, this is a general reading. This is a general reading, and many of the areas of this spread may resonate with some of you, but not with all of you. And many of you, I see, do adapt it to your own personal story, which is very interesting for me to see. Next to, on the left-hand side of the Judgment card, is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles here, we have a choice of alternatives. It could have to do with the career relationships. You're making choices here. And also, it is perhaps telling us that there is a struggle there for a balance. It could be a week that's challenging for you because of that. This is the Judgment card that's telling us. And it is in line with the Eight of Wands. And we know that the Eight of Wands is a sudden advancement. It could also mean love at first sight, actually, this Eight of Wands. But in this position, I think there is a choice. Yes, it could be love at if choice is around you, then you may have just met someone and you are about to make a choice. Now, that is at the top. Across, in the center, let's say on the left hand, there's the Eight of Wands, and on the right, there's the Hanged Man. In the center is the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is tells us it's success in the face of difficulty, in the face of adversary. The Seven of Wands tells us that you win. you beat the odds. No one thinks that you're going to make it, and then you're successful. And that's right in the center. Underneath that, on the left-hand side, and under the Two of Pentacles, is our Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles tells us it has something to do with either your work, where you're getting a lot of satisfaction from your work. Typically, the Eight of Pentacles tells us that. However, it also does mean commitment. This means a deep commitment. Now, this is on a line with the Justice card, the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles, all in a line. There may be, for some of you, an issue of commitment, and I'm still thinking along the lines of that separation, perhaps, that is underway, and you're weighing the choices here with the Two of Pentacles. You're weighing the option of whether or not to commit, and the timing for that. In any case, the underlying message here is a joy from your activity, from your work activity. On the right-hand side of that, under the Justice card, is this lovely, this is one of my favorite cards. This is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, of course, can mean, and it does, and in this position it does, new ventures. It could also mean a raise in salary, but on a line with the Eight of Pentacles, it may actually talk about a career jump. But mostly, this is a spiritual treasure. This is a spiritual treasure, a very strong spiritual treasure that the cards are telling me you to heed close at heart, to keep very, very close. Do not take it lightly. When something comes your way, and for example, we saw here the commitment or choices to make, and the Eight of Wands, where love at first sight. When something comes your way and it hits you, in inverted commas, take it very seriously. Take it quite seriously. Now, our last card is the Nine of Swords. Now, the Nine of Swords typically is, how can I put it? The Nine of Swords is a card that almost always gives us trouble, anxiety, a very troubled mental state. And it is the last card. And of course, if there are legal issues and new people coming into your life, making choices, radical life-changing choices, the least we could expect is a bit of anxiety, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm not worried about that Nine of Swords. What I would like to look at is the Nine of Swords with the Vera Sibilla cards first. Let me look at that first, because it seems to be the only troublesome area, and it's probably all in our heads, actually. Spring is a moment in time when many people find too many things on their plate all of a sudden, and the spring fever comes about, and we're all sleeping. We start sleeping. Everyone starts sleeping. Now, this Seven of, the Nine of Swords, that could signal a mental, an anxiety, a troubled state. What do we have? We have the lady coming out, Constance. We have our lady, Constance. She's suggesting for you, she's suggesting you to remain calm, because the cards are in your favor this week. The Gran Signore is a very, very lucky card in the deck, and the Gran Signore typically is a very important person, be it male or female, probably the most important person in your life, and that's why this spread is touched and scored by a bit of anxiety and troubled mental state, let's say. And the card of the literato person, the man in the living room, and the in the reading room, sort of a typical an intellectual, but as a person who is thinking, and think you should, because there are many things coming up this week. Let me take a look at the Eight of Wands, this shooting wands. Okay, now the Eight of Wands is indicating to me that yes, spring is about, and there's a little bit of sexual innuendo in the air. We're starting to open our eyes. Things are looking differently, and we're starting to see skin all of a sudden. We're shedding all of our heavy clothes from this winter, and that will be one of the most important things that you'll smell it in the air. Now, this is almost in a dream state. It's something you're looking forward to. You'll get a sense of it this week. You'll get the taste of it this week and the smell of it this week. It's going to take a little more time. Spring is going to have to be nice and warm until that comes, and there is a change underway. So it does talk about something happening quickly, and in this universal time and temporality where things often happen so quickly, but then some just slow up so to a stop. This is actually a very brief time, even though we would love to have that innuendo right under our mattress. Now, I'm going to take the Neapolitan cards on that to see if, to clarify that a little bit, and also on the, I'd like to highlight this, this trio here, the Judgment, the Justice, and the Hanged Man. Get a little more information about that. Okay, let's see this. Oh, so nice. So nice. Oh, the universe is loving us today. Okay, this is the it's the Ace of Cups. So we have two Aces of Cups. La 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 la. This is a Holy Grail image and metaphor in this deck of cards. Again, the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Two Ace of Cups. It is a very important week for some form of a relationship and a changing that is coming about, choices for relationships. And the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords in this deck is the epitome of intellectual thoughts and things that have to be turned around in our minds over and over and over again, having to do with the change in relationships and spiritual wealth coming into your life. This is an important week. It's an important week. We have to hold on to our hats. Hold on to our hats. Let's see this trio here. I'm going to take that all at once and see what this this Hanged Man is on about. Okay. The issue that it points to is an issue of something long planned, that is full of communication between a few people. It is, and most likely is, a legal issue, has been long planned. There's, as if there is a waiting, the Hanged Man, there's a wait before you can rejoice. This is the alegría, happy, alegría, and the despair that comes up, as if this weight is almost unbearable. But let's remind ourselves that the spring is just beginning. this story is just starting to unfold. Let's let's take the Neapolitans on that trio. Okay, I have the Six of Wands right in the middle of these two Pentacle cards. The Messenger, the Page of Pentacles, a spiritual message coming in, and the Six of Wands. This is excellent news and rewards for probably good behavior. And the Knight of Pentacles, I remember on my seminar, Cartomancy 101, Nights in Our Dreams, I remember showing this, and it's a pentacle where the knight is turned backwards and the horse is going one way and the knight is turned, which is very, very odd, as if there is movement back and forth and back and forth. The horse is, however, going in one direction, even if this knight is turned. Sooner or later, the knight will have to turn. He's holding up a pentacle as if he wants everyone to see that there's something that is he's bringing, that is the weight and the measure of all of that time that that night has not been around. So there is something as if it were bringing gifts, bearing gifts. This is the reward, and it's linked to the trio here. So the weight has to do with as if a reward were coming at the end of this legal issue, a decision that was made concerning legal issues. Let me take one more. Let me see the Seven of Wands that we said was you were victorious in the face of the adversary. You came up against all the odds. Okay, now what I'm getting here is a very timid person who did, however, come up against all the odds. Everyone said he'd never make it, or she would never make it. A very shy person who is communicating, and communicating in a fashion that almost doesn't even seem like communication. But the communication does hide, and Cupid is blinded here, does hide emotional impact. And why I'm saying that is because we have two Ace of Cups in this spread, and let me get the Neapolitans on that before. Yes, la, bravissima. All right, we have these wonderful things. This is the Ace of Pentacles. It is the epitome of spiritual importance and spirituality, and this has a very, very deep, profound importance. Slow, timid, shy, afraid maybe, and there's the blinded love, as if probably they don't even know that they're in love. There's the king of their man of passion, actually. They may be timid, but give him a wand and he'll show you, or give her a wand. And then we have the Six of Cups, the Six of Cups. Oftentimes it does mean in this position, it could mean faded dreams, actually, I take that back, not faded dreams, because what we're seeing here is the timid moving forward, but we're seeing here extreme longing. This is an extreme longing on behalf of this rather shy person, and I'm going to leave it at that. Very, very pleasant. This is a nice, pleasant reading. I'm so happy about that. Thank you for joining me, and I do hope you have a wonderful week next week. And Thank you for joining me, and that's the third time I said it. Visit my website, christellemartinet.com, and write to me if you were interested in a private reading. I hope to see you again soon, next week. I couldn't wait to see you today. It'll be fun to see you next week. Bye-bye.